Hi, I'm Kathy from Simple Fit Physical Therapy, where I teach simple tips and tricks to help keep you strong or regain your strength. In today's video, I'm going to teach you 6 simple exercises to help keep your lower extremities or your legs strong. I hope you stick around till number 6 because it's my absolute favorite and I'll show you. So if you're a bit deconditioned or unstable, what I want you to do is I want you to be near a counter or have a sturdy chair nearby to give you something to hold on to for a little bit of extra balance. The first exercise we're going to do today is marching in place. This is a great warm-up and it helps strengthen the muscles in the front of the legs. So we're just going to march in place, lifting our legs up as high as we can without changing the position of our trunk. We don't want to be bending over like this, and we don't want to be arching back. We just want to keep the posture nice and tall as we're marching. If you've got good balance, you can add your arms in, and this will just give you a little extra. And it'll help you with your balance as well. The next exercise is going to be up and down on the toes and the heels. So we're going to start with lifting up onto our toes by lifting up the heels and then lifting up the toes. I like to do both of these together because it also throws in the balance reactions. So as we go up and down, it helps keep you balanced. The next exercise is hip abduction. So we're going to be standing. I like to put my hands on the hips just to make sure that my pelvis is staying level. I'm going to put a slight bend in the leg that I'm standing on, and then I'm going to kick my right leg out to the side, keeping my toes pointing forward. We don't want the toes to come out because if we keep the toes pointing forward, we're going to get that hip abductor a little bit better. And you don't want to go too fast. We're keeping a slight bend in our stance leg, and we'll do about 10 on each side. The next, so I'm going to stand this way now, holding onto the counter. So a slight bend in our stance leg, and we're kicking out to the side. Keeping our leg pointing forward and not going too fast. And again, we'll do about 10 on each side. The next one we're going to do is hip extension. I'm holding onto the chair. I've got a slight bend in the leg that I'm standing on, and I'm kicking back with my right leg, keeping my body nice and straight. Again, we don't want to be arching our back way too far, and we don't want to be coming forward. So we just keep this nice and straight as we kick back. A little bend in the leg we're standing on, and we'll do about 10 on each side. Once you've done the right, you can switch over to the left and kick back about 10 times. The next one is a hamstring curl. So it's similar to what we just did, but we want to keep our thighs level as we bend our knee up towards the buttock. Again, we have a slight bend in the leg that we're standing on, and we'll do about 10 repetitions. And then we'll switch, and we'll do the left leg, keeping a slight bend in the right leg as we're standing on it. Alrighty, now I'm glad you've made it to the end because now I have my favorite, which is a mini squat, because that helps strengthen up the quads or the muscles in the front of your legs. So what we're going to do is we're going to put our feet about hip width apart, and we're holding on to the back of the chair for a little bit of extra balance, and we're bending our knee. So we're just doing a mini squat. We're not going to do, all the way down. We're just going to do what we can while maintaining our balance. And again, you'll do about 10 of these. If you can only do a few, you just do what you can. And as you get stronger, you can add more repetitions. If at first you can't do a full 10 in a row, I'd recommend maybe starting with 6 and doing 2 or 3 sets. In any case, I would recommend doing a couple of different sets. For the sit to stand, what we're going to do is we're going to sit forward in the chair. And if you need to use your arms, you can. But if you don't need them, you'll just tuck your legs up under you and you'll stand up and sit down. Sometimes I like to put my hands together. That kind of helps get a little contraction to the core muscles, help keep you nice and strong. And we'll do about 10 of those. Well, if you've made it to the end, I'd like to thank you for joining me today. I hope these exercises were helpful. If you have any questions at all about the exercises we've done today, please comment below and I'll try to answer them. As always, before you begin any new exercise program, check with your doctor to make sure that it's safe for you. Thank you for coming, and I hope to see you again soon.